Hello, welcome to Kitchen Living by Duenas. I am your host, Rico, and today we are going to be talking about open kitchen concepts, why they are so popular, why we should have one in our home, and why you should be making one at your home. When is the right time, how much that will cost, how long it will take. All that we'll be talking on today's show. But if you want to be connected with us and this show, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you think one of your friends or family will like this show, share it with them. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about open kitchen concepts, why they are so popular and why we should have one. Based on our experience and doing many kitchen concepts in places at home where they are being wasted, that happens most of the time. Most of the time, the people that would like to optimize the space, the square footage of their home, they think that that is too expensive and is going to bring, there's a lot of headaches and why we should be doing that. So when I talk to them and I understand the space and I understand that, for instance, in some cases where I've been in some houses where they have a beautiful living room and a dining room and the kitchen and all set up in this direction. Most of the time the dining room haven't been used. Maybe when I ask how many times a year do you think you use your former dining room, they mention maybe 5 times a year. We usually tend to eat on the island of the kitchen or on the breakfast table in the kitchen. But then the kitchen is a little bit tiny for them, and then they would like to have a little bit a bigger space because they entertain and all these walls, that makes it difficult. But they think like it will be too much of a work, too much of a headache, and too much money. But when we see it from the money point of view, then you realize that in the market right now, people are paying on rent for around 300 square feet, 250 square feet. People are paying between $600 to $700 to $800 a month. Right? Sometimes that's our dining room space, right? So if you think like you are using that square footage for 10 times a year, but you are paying for that space on your mortgage, a space that you are really not using, but you are paying for it. That's when you need to analyze if that makes sense to you to open up the walls and create a space that is bigger that you can use 100% of the time. That's when you realize that it's not really expensive and brings a lot of benefit to your house, increase the value of your home, increase the way that your family will be living and using that space. And I think it's a win situation. How much that will cost usually is not a lot. Sometimes represents the 20%, sometimes represents 10%, sometimes represents 15% of the overall cost to do a complete renovation, right? So it won't be half of the budget allocated just to take walls, no, right? So usually we'll go between 20 to 10% on that range to demolish some walls that potentially they can be structural, right? In the scenario that they are not structural, it's a different story, right? And the impact is potentially less, right? And I believe assessing the space first will give you the direction. But in my opinion, having an open kitchen concept brings a lot of benefit to your family, to your house, and the value of your property, right? So I hope this information is benefit to you. And if you are seeking for deeper information, please contact us. Don't forget to subscribe. Send us your questions or opinions about the show, or about what we think about open kitchen concept. Maybe you have another opinion that we would like to know. So if you enjoyed this show, please connect with us again. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. See you.